I am quitting Heroing. Probably my favorite anime in the season that I have watched right now. Yusha Yumeimasu or I'm Quit Heroing. I like it better than Shikimori, and I'll explain why I like it. You may think I'm crazy or something. I love this anime. I really love this anime. Waifu is cute. Lily is my favorite new waifu. I hope there's no dumb plot line anymore. I like how edgy it is. If you don't know, I'm an edgy person. I really like edgy anime. I'm like, I don't know what to say. This anime is like, if you don't, if the world gonna kill you, you kill the world first. Like the logic in this anime is crazy, and I like it. I like how it is crazy how hero go into the demon path in and to like the hero go into demon army to rebel that, and it's crazy concept. The animation you could say is mediocre. It's kind of good, but I would say it's great. I'd say the animation is one of the so far, other than it is it is second to Spike's Family right now that I have watched. You can watch this in only one Asia if you're in Asia, but I don't know. Other than that, I don't know. And like, this anime is so great. Like, I don't know how to describe that. Like, we have this hero to kill the demon lord, right? And when he kill it, he don't have praise anything. He don't get praise. Like, his life is fucked up. Like, I get that feeling of like, you did a really good YouTube video. You did a really great work, SQ, but no one care about it. Like, if I don't found anime community where great work get praised by some really small elite, so not elite, small kind of people who have intelligent grip. Like, I may not in my life see the community that people who did the great work get praised, and people who did bad work, other than art community, people who did bad, you know, being below and got angry at that, which said as few, but I think anime community is the main community that do this in everything that they did. People trying to have this feeling of trying to get to the same goal of making great anime great, and trying to criticize each other, trying to make the work great. And this, I kind of understand the hero stances that, like, he don't get praise, his life fucked up, co-workers shit, even though we did good, but instead, it is, it is like so cute how they portray the demon. Like, a lot of anime do it, but like, I really love how it play on this part of like making the demons done killing people, and a kid, like in Rishi, or maybe like she will be the main heroine, and like it's just kind of normal that heroine is kid person that doesn't know blah blah blah. But I like the main concept of this anime. Like, it is in essence the normal anime, the normal fancy town, management, soldier management anime like Tensai Oji or Soma or something by Desisoft in the season that has season 2. Both are boring, but this anime, like, this is the epitome of great management political fantasy anime. Like we should we should get this anime to be the example to those two anime in the last season. Like it's great, it's really great. I don't know how to describe it, but I try my best. You shall have the backstory. Everyone has the distinct personality enough, and let them have the time to unpack the personality of them, and we have different kind of perspective, different views of the society in the anime, in this anime, and I like everything great. Like I like it. Animation is great. Kind of darker tone. In the first scene, I'd say that is kind of in the town scene. Maybe he is from Isekai, but who knows? And like, who is character design of this anime? Like, who is the character design? The character design of this anime is so great. Like, I don't know who is the character design, who is the director. I just don't expect anything from this mediocre. I think this is mediocre, normal, kind of half-ass anime. But as I watch it, execution is above average. Cutscene, how they did the anime, how they cut the scene, the presentation, the execution, everything solid, everything base. Like I would say it's kind of like these kind of production, this kind of work. Like it would be the same level of Spike's Family. You would think I'm crazy, but it is the same level of the Spy Family. Like why would this anime got 7.1? Like as I say, this anime is the same level as Spike's Family, if not for the fact that it has not enough time to work with. I would say it has a lot of potential to be great. Like I love this anime so much. Who did this? EMT Square. I have not yet seen. Oh my god, this is in Pride. Kuma Bear. Oh, Kumamiku. Oh my gosh. So this is one of my favorite studio of all time, if not for Assassin's Creed Pride. But essentially I love animes with, like, I don't know why it should be more like 7.7 or something, 7.4, 7 point or something. But like I don't know who is the director. Like I love this anime so much. Like why there's two director? Like why? But essentially I love the character design and every script director, and it's just adapt from the manga. Like no, oh my gosh. Like there's another series which I reveal reflect, that is the series called Demon Lord Reborn or something. That anime, people say that it's correctly adapted from the novel, but I'm not. But people don't talking about this anime. This anime is really correctly adapted from the light novel. It's not, the singing is portraying really well how everything, the dialogue, the personality of the characters, everything is that kind of not so great, but it is okay. But I like how, oh my gosh, it's true that he adapted the Shumatsu no Harem as I expect, because of the fact that it's the same, but it's not boring as Shumatsu no Harem. Oh my gosh, he is. And another director, I imagine he is adapt like fast-paced work and he is director. I think he is animation director. No wonder why I like the animation. But the script of Vinland Saga, oh my gosh, solid, solid. Oh my gosh. He is kind of edgy. He is kind of, cliche. This kind of cliche stuff in this anime because of the fact that I don't know, but this kind of cliche and fan servicey seen in this anime, but I don't see why it is the reason that you would have the anime. Like, the anime did great. Like, I don't see why people would had it. But all in all, a great anime. Like, the script composer did some Vinland Saga. So this guy who is direct animation character design for Saigano. What the fuck? Oh no. Apparently he has a few work. He has the real few work. This might be one of the few work that he has adapted. Most of them is kind of mediocre, but I love Saikano. I love Grab Himoto Umaru-chan, and like this is really underrated anime in the season right now. Like, I don't see why people had it. So right now we will see how the anime kind of will fastly recap if any detail I'm missing from the anime, or what I am, or what if I'm going to talk about the anime. I'm gonna make the speed to 10 from the extensions called speed control, video speed control. If you download it, it's free. And if we just recap the anime, if anything to talk about, and we see just roughly what this episode is about. And the first scene is from the town, right? And the main protagonist walked out. Maybe that is a town that has technological advance, and the town that is a village, or maybe the director is not is fucked up at trying to make this era of make the wrong scene about the era and trying to make it look cool. I don't know, but the first view scene is so it's really good, I'd say, setting the tones of he got, but nothing really in the first episode that is so stand out, as there's really not big conflict, but I really like how edgy it is. So it is normal, right? From the Aikido and go into the scene, it's just kind of cliche that we will not accept you and stuff, but I really like. So the story is kind of bland. It's just like Yusha, who is getting the work and trying to get the work and stuff, but I like how edgy it is. And I really like Lily character design. Maybe she is one of my favorite next waifu of all time. Okay, we sped up there's nothing. Essentially, that is this kind of personality problem of the main protagonist, which is kind of more kind of the conflict that I think it expand in the next episode of like our main protagonist having this kind of like cynical and edgy worldview of the society, and like you it's like you're Hajiman in the fantasy world and stuff, and I like how edgy it is. Says for the fifth time. Uh, there's nothing much really. I like how it cuts and edits the scenes, and how the joke of it, like a joke of the fantasy. It's the series, unlike Skeleton in a season, it's quite easy to get into. Like you could, like like this series not so much rely on the uh the knowledge on fantasy settings, because it's actually explain you everything. Like you use magic to abandon magic to essentially impede the magic of this girls, and fighting and stuff. It's just kind of easy to get into. This is perfect anime in my imagination. So like uh I will just say this in the flaw of it in the scoring period. And like the music is normal, and like the main protagonist having this like the echidna don't want to kill her people, and our main protagonist having the problems within the like, and like he like the echidna that she not hear people, which is normal fault line. But I like how the directing of the series, like the Shumatsu no Harem is one boring anime, and I would say Shumatsu no Harem sacrifice for this anime because the directing, like he did Shumatsu no Harem, so he fucked up Shumatsu no Harem to make use of the time to do this anime, and it comes out great. So finish the recap sections, on to the scoring sections, and that is a lot of the. This is just based on my opinion, though. Like, this is based on my opinion. That would be the score, through 5 per 5, and like, from my opinion, this is just my personal opinion. There's a really sloppy gauge to gauge anime, but this is my own opinion. So a so is real mediocre, which this anime is, I would say, is surprisingly. I'd say at first I think this anime would be so anime, but somehow the directing made me think it's an amazing anime. Okay, so to the score sections. The score sections, I would say, it is 3.5 4.5. This is more of a review sections to 4.0. So I'd say it is to 4.0 because if you like AG, you like the main protagonist, not like the very one kind of unique directing like me, you like this anime and it's full. And the reason that it's not to 4.5 to 4 or 4.5 or even 5 is because of the fact that we don't know why our main protagonist needs to I'm sorry if, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, but it's out now. And you could say, okay, so the reason that it is not to 4.5 or 5 is because of the fact that it is, we don't know why the story is quite ambiguous, and it's kind of boring in this episode. Like, we don't know why the main protagonist got kicked out. Like, we just see him just generally just got kicked out by the Demon Lord. No, by the king. And it's just so vague. Maybe he got used or something. But this episode is not that big of a conflict to fix. It's not so wow, but it's simply solid and based and amazing. Well, that is some kind of cliche scenes. A lot of cliche trade made you kind of like, and kind of cliche fan service made you off the scene. But generally, a good anime. Like, I don't see why people had it. So, amazing anime. 3.5 to 4.0.